मेरा तरीक अमीरी नहीं फकीरी है, खुदी ना बेच गरीबी में नाम पैदा कर।
अल्हम्दुलिल्लाहि रब्बिल आलमीन वस्सलातु वस्सलामु अला रसूलिहिल करीम अम्मा बादु फ़अऊज़ु बिल्लाहि मिनश शैतानिर रजीम बिस्मिल्लाहिर रहमानिर रहीम। A warmly welcome to all of you here in this beautiful gathering with the great Islamic greetings. Assalamu alaikum. Let me introduce myself first. Well, my name is Mohit. My father's name is Nematullah. I'm in grade 3 and Olive, and my school name is Kirskov Grammar School. Well, I'm here to give a presentation on the topic, disadvantages of mobile. I have some contents which I will discuss with you, but before discussing, I want to tell you that what is mobile. A mobile phone is a beautiful and a precious gift from the modern science, but it makes the people physically lazy and mentally crazy. Well, here I have some contents which I will discuss with you. So let's get started. The first one is the constantly distracting. It is very difficult to relax in this social society with this age of mobile. A call or a text can come in any time. Society generally expects you to switch the mobile charge up, switched on and fully reach in the time. Many callers and texters become frustrated and annoyed when they can't get the immediate response. The next one is the socially disruptive. What does disruption mean? Disruption means इंतशार फैलाना, मुंतशिर करना या मुंतशिर होना. Well, disruption can happen in multiple ways. For example, your phone got switched off during a musical or a theatrical performance, or somebody spent his dinner party texting rather than engaging with the other guests. Our family event can be disruptive by someone meeting an important call from work. So in those situations, mobile phone can destroy the atmosphere and undermine the social meetups. The next one is the battery power keeps running out. One of the major weaknesses of the mobile that they are so reliant on their battery power. You constantly have to check that how much battery power is left, but to find the ways to recharge up your mobile. Mobile phones' battery power are improving, but rather than helping, this is happening that the new models are made which are more power hungry. In fact, all of this, the battery age of a mobile is up to 2 to 3 years. The next one is that the workday never finishes. Mobile phones make it easier for their bosses to contact their employees when they're out of work. In the past, the employees are free to get some rest or spend some time with their families. But now, this is uncommon for them to be committed and contacted with their jobs. Am I right, sir? Well, even in the evenings or in the weekends. The next one. Photos and videos means no privacy. One consequence of the prevalence of photos and videos technology found in the mobile that it is harder to maintain your personal privacy. It is a possibility to be captured something in a public situation and can be viral up on social media via social media resources such as Facebook, Twitter, WhatsApp, Uber, Instagram, etc. The next one is the constant expense. Owning, using and keeping mobile up to date is not cheap. The problem is that the technology is constantly advancing day by day, needs you to upgrade. But why? Because the phone models become archaic very quickly. Well, the next one is spam. Receiving unsocial sales calls and texts is just irritating and disruptive. Often, the numbers are not real, but the machines are generated. money makes the scam are increasingly common in the society, which target the most vulnerable persons of this society. The next one is another thing to carry around. Much has been made the portability of the mobile, but the truth is that it is another thing which you have to carry around with your mobiles and your keys. Unlike mobile and keys, mobile phones are generally prone to damage or breakage from impacts, direct hit, and opposed to water. Other is, if you lose your phone, you will lose your mind. For sure, it is have your all contacts, images, photos, videos, and other necessary things in one device. But if it ever break or lose, you can face real problems. Even just causing battery powers down will unable to access your vital information, and you can also face the real problems. The screen is too small. In theory, mobile phones are great devices to watch movies and photos and videos. But in truth, the screen is too small to fully appreciate the movie or sporting event. Even playing games and routine tasks such as texting and can be vitally and frustrating. Sleep. The good evidence of mobile phone contribute to sleep deprivations, especially when you use it in the late night or in the bed. Teenagers in particular need good sleep for their developing brains, but often suffer worst can relate it to sleep problems. They cause accidents. People engrossed with their phones while walking on the road. They collide to peoples, bump into things, and even worse, they step on the road without looking. The destructive effect is also applied on the driver, making or receiving calls, texting, and using other mobile functions can cause that the driver is not paying attention to the road, causing serious accidents. The next one is the health problems. Some studies suggest that the regular use of mobile phone can cause brain cancer, and the electromagnetic waves produced from the mobile phones can harm human health. There is no solid agreement has been made on the harm of the mobile phone on the civilians. What does on the civilians mean? Anybody knows? No one. Well, on the civilians means किसी पर नजर रखना, किसी का पीछा करना. Well, mobile phones are increasingly used in the society to track people movements. There seems fine to catch criminals, but they are used. So the next one is the youth crime. In the past, children and young kids have no value of them, but now the precious one is the mobile phone. Often have expensive models, and this makes the kids vulnerable to the street crimes and generally thief. Well, that's all from my side. Thank you.
Well done, Mohed. Alhamdulillah. Thank you very much, Mohed, and your teachers and your parents.